hapon po sa inyong lahat. If you're listening to this right now, maybe pagod ka galing work, maybe you're in your car, maybe nasa kusina ka habang nagluluto, or maybe nasa kwarto ka thinking, ganito na lang ba talaga ang buhay ko? And today, I want to know something. I want you to know that you are not late, you are not behind, you are not stuck. You are just getting started. Because this episode is for women over 40, the working mom, the immigrant, the breadwinner, the one who looks strong outside but quietly asks God at night, Lord, may iba pa bang plano para sa akin? If that's you, stay with me. Let me tell you something very honest. For many years, I was grateful for my teaching job, grateful for steady income, grateful for benefits, but deep inside, I feel limited. My salary, enough for bills, enough for groceries, enough for survival, but not enough for options, not enough for spontaneous travel, not enough for helping my family the way I truly wanted, not enough for early retirement. And maybe you can relate. You're not broke, you're not failing, but you are kept. And that feeling it's heavy, especially when you're over 40, because now you start asking different questions. How many more years will I do this? What will retirement look like? Do I still have time to build something bigger? And the scary part, most people silence those questions. They say, okay na to, at least stable, wag na mag-risk. But I can say something lovingly. Sometimes stability is the most comfortable prison. Let's talk about fear. Not loud fear, but the quiet fear. Fear that whispers, baka mapahiya ka, baka hindi ka marunong, baka too late na, especially in online business. When I first saw the digital business, I thought hindi ako, sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi ako techie. I'm already over 40. Mas bata sa akin. Merong mas magaling sa akin. But here's what I realize. The people who win are not the most confident. They're the ones who decide. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after repetition. So let me speak to the woman listening right now. You raise children, you survive immigration, you handle bills, stress, family drama, and you're telling me you cannot learn a digital skill? You are more capable than you think. Can I be very real to you? Most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they wait. They wait for perfect timing, perfect knowledge, perfect confidence, perfect support. But perfect never comes. Delayed gratification is uncomfortable, I know. Building something on the side after work? Yeah, hard. Learning while tired? Hard. Posting even when nobody reacts? Hard. But you know what's harder? Regret. Imagine being 65 years old, looking back and realizing I could have tried. That hurts more than failure. And here's the truth, your children are watching you. Not just what you provide, but what you pursue. Are you modeling fear or are you modeling courage? So let me share my heart with you. I didn't start my digital business because I hated teaching. I started because I love my family. My greatest why? To provide more. Because my salary alone was not enough for the vision God placed in my heart. I want time freedom, financial freedom, choices, options in life. I want to travel without asking permission. I want to retire without fear. I want to help others without checking my bank account first. And here's something powerful. Building online doesn't mean you quit your job tomorrow. It means you build quietly, steadily, with mentorship, with system, with community, and you don't build it alone. And that changes everything. So let's address this directly. You are not too old. Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, yeah, he started KFC at 65 years old. Vera Wang entered the fashion world at 40. So age is not the barrier. Belief is. The only expiration date on your dream is the one you accept. So if you still feel a stirring in your heart, if you still feel that small voice saying there's more, then maybe there is. Everything changed for me when I shifted from fear based decisions to faith based action. Not reckless, not impulsive, but prayerful, strategic, guided. You don't need to know something everything, to know everything. You just need to say yes to the next step. And sometimes that next step is simple. Watching a workshop, asking questions, being curious, because curiosity is free. Regret is very expensive. So if you're listening right now and thinking para ang ako ito, then maybe this episode was meant for you. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not crazy for wanting more. You are evolving. And it is not selfish to desire growth. It is responsible, especially when you are building a legacy. So today, I want to leave you with this question. If nothing changes, how will your life look like in 5 years? And if you decide today, what could be possible? So if you're curious about what I'm building, and if you want to see the system that helped me start, message me. No pressure, just clarity. Because sometimes one decision changes everything. So good night, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. And remember, you are not starting over. You are starting wiser. So that is just my short FB Live today, and hoping you learned something from me and hoping that I made you reflect. So have a good night, everyone. Again, this is Mary Chris, and see you again, guys, tomorrow in my next FB Live. Bye.